The best way I can describe it is having a diaper on and never changing it and just sitting in that diaper the whole year. That's how our year was.
Today, Crowder versus the crowd.
Oh, you better watch out. Somebody's feelings are getting hurt.
Doesn't end well. A Browns apology.
Dear letter, I'm sorry. No, we know you're sorry. No, I'm sorry. No, we're sorry.
Oh, it's back. That dudes.
For another year and another Emmy.
Make me wear shoes for that.
What else can we do? Stop it.
Swaggy does this.
Oh, my God. And the Lakers win.
No.
Boy, believe in miracles? This is Sports Nation.
Sports Nation is presented by Toyota.
I feel like our chairs are really low on this side. I like it.
We just went through a growth spurt.
Yeah, y'all do something. Welcome to Sports Nation. Is this our first show back in the new year?
This will be our first show.
Hey, everybody.
I need your agent. Whoever your agent is.
My agent's your agent.
Oh, well, I need to give him a call.
LZ. It's not contagious, you psychopath.
You've been out for like 3 days.
I wish it was. I wish it was. I would have come in here on Monday and gotten all y'all.
2 weeks and 3 days. Don't forget that.
Excuse me. One of us put in a 20-hour day on Christmas. Thank you very much. That's probably what got me sick.
Oh,
jeez.
Call HR.
Oh, poor
We don't have HR.
You had to work.
By the way, where did you steal that from? All right, let's start things with.
Get those gloves off.
I know.
International flight.
Put me out. Oh, true.
True.
So last night, ahead of the Celtics-Jazz game, Celtics fans greeted Jazz player Gordon Hayward with some cheers. He's a potential free agent this summer, and maybe, I would assume, players are interested in him on the Celtics, but that did not sit well with Jay Crowder. Take a listen.
I heard you cheered before the game. I didn't like that at all.
Yeah.
I think that was a sign of disrespect to me from the fans. That sparked a little fire in me.
Yeah, so that did motivate you.
Yeah, of course.
After the game, he actually reiterated his disappointment in Boston fans on Twitter, told one dude he had no problem leaving Boston if he had to. We've seen this throughout the years, taking on an entire fan base. I feel like it never ends well. I mean, where are you on this?
Well, first of all, I want to know the last time when people cheered for the player and he ended up coming. That'd be the first time that actually worked.
Yeah.
Like the whole, let's cheer for him and then opening because this is a great city.
Yeah,
right. But then the other part of this is also that Jay Crowder, I don't have a problem with him being mad at the fans for doing that. I have a problem with him then like extrapolating it down the line and say, I'm going to follow the Orlando Magic and see what they're talking about. Like, that's just a little much, right?
It's a little childish.
Well, you know what?
It's fine.
For me, I have a problem with Jay Crowder even taking this stance because if you really know what fandemonium is about, it's about loyalty to a team.
True.
Not to a player. Because over the years, when I played for different teams, I would look up in the stands and I would say, oh, they're wearing Bruce Smith jerseys. Then you look up, you say, that's my jersey. Then you look up and it's Marcel Darius. You know what? The only thing they have in common, they all play for the Buffalo Bills. They represent that team, not the players.
But Gordon Hayward was representing the Utah Jazz at that moment. He wasn't representing the Boston Celtics. He has every right to be upset as far as I'm concerned. And the thing
Why?
Sensitive.
Because you're supposed to be cheering for your team, not for the opponent.
You cheer for your team.
Can't you like a guy?
The greater good of your team.
But why do you like Gordon Hayward?
A lot of people like
what has he done?
Gordon Hayward is a better player than Jay Crowder.
No.
Yes.
What has he done?
True.
What has he done?
It's about the greater good for your team.
What
and
has
if you
he
want
done,
your
Marcellus?
It doesn't matter about that. What can he do with Boston?
He has no
all-star appearances.
Who cares? He's a better player than what they have at the same position.
No.
I can tell you that on another show I do called NBA Countdown, he is spoken of very highly by the three gentlemen that do the show.
You know why? Because listen, Gordon Hayward is a very good offensive player, but Jay Crowder fits in what they're trying to do in Boston.
Does he really fit in Boston?
And they better not mess
Does
with
he really fit in Boston?
I see what you're doing.
You can accept him, but do you embrace him?
You know what?
You embrace
I
Jay
used to
Crowder.
feel that way too. I grew up in Detroit, trust me, but then when the big three showed up, they clapped for them brothers. So that tells you that if you win.
So all you got to do is be a Hall of Famer for them to clap. Got it, Boston.
All I'm saying is, I think they're hating on Jay Crowder, not appreciating what they have. He's a very good two-way player.
He is very
Gordon
good.
Hayward's a very good
Can we
one-way
just move
player.
on to something that everyone agrees on?
What's that?
What's that?
The Browns being awful.
Oh!
They were horrible at football this entire year. Won a grand total of one game. They were so bad, in fact, team owners Jimmy and Dee Haslam wrote an apology letter to season ticket holders. A sample of what they wrote. Quote, with the close of the 2016 season, we wanted to thank you again for all of your support and apologize for such a disappointing year. You deserve the best.
Yes, you do.
And you certainly deserve better than a 1-15 team.
Not really.
We are sorry that our results have not been better. We remain committed and determined to rewarding you with the consistent winning team you deserve. We will continue to do all we can to reach that goal. Thank you for your support, Dee and Jimmy Haslam.
I like the fake music from the motion picture Ghost, by the way.
You're welcome.
Did a check come with that letter?
I mean, yeah, like a refund, maybe
Like
half.
a refund check?
Some
There you go.
stuff, some merch from a different team that I would actually wear with pride.
Mama, this letter is
Round paper bag.
insulting. This I do not accept your apology. I hate when we always got to feel like you got to accept our apology. I'm not accepting this apology if I'm a fan of the Cleveland Browns. This is why. You look at this damn team, as sorry as they were, those were actions. And in our world of football, sports, a meritocracy,
He's strong.
actions don't just speak louder than words. Words don't even count, don't even matter. You can't go out there and give that type of performance and then say, I'm going to write a letter. So fans, you love to burn jerseys when players leave. Burn this damn letter when you receive it, because guess what? It means nothing.
I just like the way he said disappointing year. Like 2 years ago, we were all right. We just had an off year. You've had like an off existence. I can't even believe that he wrote that letter. And again, I'm serious about the refund check. Like, yo, slip me a 50.
That's the thing.
You slip me a 50, I might forgive you a little bit.
Do you think there's a
50 per
template
loss.
and they just yell, hey, Janet, print out those letters, just change the date?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, this can't be the one letter, right?
It's gotta be all of the letters.
What about all the... There you go.
Oh, y'all ain't right.
Sorry we were bad.
Wow, we're
Oh, you're going
Keep it
forward.
going. Yeah.
I thought y'all went backwards.
I can't
You know what
look
the
forward
hustle
that
is? You don't give them a check. You give them vouchers for concessions, so that way they have to keep coming back. Knowledge.
You know what? If they have tickets for $6 like they did towards the end of the season, that may actually work out.
You're right though. If I expect, because look, no matter how bad your team is, it's still not cheap
But
to
hold
go to a
on.
game.
They don't-
I
also-
want money back.
Also-
but you have the decision to make if you wanted to go to those games.
Yes,
Listen,
you knew
we're
they were
all
all-
Hold on. But we're not going to give them a
Hold on.
pass, because when players have bad seasons, I've been there, you can't just write a letter to the fan base and say, you know what, excuse my year in
They kinda
Dallas.
want to.
Nobody wants to hear that. You got to go out there and live with the results. You can't write a letter and
Wouldn't
try
it
to
be nice
erase it.
if we had more letter writing?
I love thank you
Was it-
notes. I love
That's
everything
nice.
about it.
Was
I
it
love
handwritten or was it typed?
You could have probably
Sincerity.
handwritten them.
You know,
Sincerity.
Maybe he really meant it.
You know,
Yeah,
an
they
admin
didn't
did
do
that.
that. We're gonna talk some college hoops. What? I
Yes.
know. But if you were on Twitter last night, this happened. Kansas beat Kansas State. Jayhawks guard Zvi Mikhailuk, who went the length of the floor for game winner. But if you don't even have to look carefully. Who are we kidding? There are some extra steps there. Zvi, what do you think?
Think that you possibly travel not to play?
I don't know.
Let's just leave it.
I really don't know.
Just play dumb.
It looked like the dunk contest when they start off on the other end of the court and they just run, then they go to the rim.
Yeah.
I couldn't
I like it.
believe. Well, two things I couldn't believe. One, there was no foul call, but then two, I'm going to talk about us a little bit. We tweeted this out on
What's us?
SportsCenter. Like, ooh, look at this highlight. And it's like, are you kidding me? This dude just traveled and we're not going to call that out?
You
Look
know
at
what?
that.
I only saw half of an extra step there.
Yeah, and half is not a hole, so therefore it's not a travel.
I don't know if this speaks poorly of me, but I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, it's a travel, but it wasn't an egregious travel. It wasn't
I
one
see.
where we should set the world on fire. I can't believe that wasn't called.
It
said
seemed
four.
like it
wasn't
was.
4 steps. It was 3. It was
Are you
3.
sure?
It was 3.
I feel like it was 4 to 5.
Because the first step is when he gathers. And
Hey,
then-
wait.
You didn't see those numbers that flashed?
I know those numbers are wrong, is what I'm telling you.
Oh, they're not counting right?
yeah.
You say numbers
wrong.
live?
I'm apologizing on behalf of
One,
SportsNation.
2,
3, 4.
That was a 4th. That 4th
No,
doesn't
that was.
exist.
What do you mean that?
What do you mean? Look,
1, 2, 3.
Where's the 4th?
No.
Oh, I ain't count right. Let me do it again. Pop up.
Y'all do
One
this
more
wrong.
time. 4, 2, 3, 2, 7,
7, 8,
8,
1, 2, 9.
9.
Done. Travel.
Travel.
He took 3 steps.
Listen.
He traveled.
Look, all of
But it's
Twitter
not
was talking
egregious.
about it, and I guarantee you, not everyone was watching
Twitter.
this game.
This
Twitter.
First of all, you live on Twitter.
Yeah,
You're
One more
gonna
time.
argue
1,
Twitter
7,
with
6, 5, 4, 3, 7, 7, 7, 93, 11.
me. Niner.
Listen.
That's 4.
That's 4 steps.
It
Gotta
feels
be
like
4.
4. If it's not.
Look, in the league, you're allowed that now, so
Thank
who
you.
cares?
You are if you're somebody.
Well, he'll be.
Well,
Steve
what's
will
his
be-
name?
What's his
Steve-
name?
You know what?
What's his name?
Steve
That's
McCallum.
why
My favorite thing is that all the like college basketball people are rolling over in their grave right now. They're like, we're turning into the NBA. No, the songs are just coming out like Raiders of the Lost Ark, flying around the room.
Wow, you were there.
Melting everything.
Do you know what that is?
Yes,
That's a
college
movie.
basketball.
Yes. It's
Okay.
Indiana Jones was in it. I didn't see that part.
Somebody had a holiday movie thon. Time for 3 cheers. Jamal Murray. Now I just want to see travels.
Yeah, that's all we're going to get
100
to.
travels.
1, 2, 3,
3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
I've been watching his Kobe tapes.
He really thought he was going to do that, too.
He felt real good, though.
Yeah, you can tell.
For you. Jakob Poeltl.
Don't turtle.
Like turtle.
Yep.
I don't see a
All
line.
net, baby.
Jakob?
All net.
Jakob.
Jakob.
That's what he did when he that shot went Jakob.
that?
He's Austrian, by the way.
That was an awful game.
Oh, that was bad free throw.
So, that night,
Thanks, Matt Boy. Texas Tech.
What just happened?
Let me see.
Anybody?
Well, he's an adult, first of all.
You're
so
not a part of the team.
And
he's
it
an
was
old
documented.
You wasn't with me when I was shooting in the gym.
Coming up, very healthy men making very healthy plays. Dat Dudes Dudes, 2017.
Thank
He
God
just
you
traveled.
was fat.
Sports Nation is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. Welcome back to Sports Nation, presented by Toyota.
It's time for Dat Dudes Dudes. Here's Michelle Beadle and Dat Dude.
Waka flocka flocka flocka.
Round on the take we go. Waka, 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 flocka, flocka. Where's our opening?
We lost the video. I leave for 3 days. Welcome back time for the very, very many award-winning segment known as Dat Dudes Dudes.
Yes.
Explain to the people what
Glad we never won for our opening because we would be in trouble right now. Let's explain Dat Dudes Dudes. It's for the unheralded, those guys who don't get enough attention. You know, when your New Year's Eve party, the one you didn't invite, that's Dat Dudes Dudes.
Aw.
So let's start off right
It could be the guy that took the picture of the guys on the boat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that guy.
Was he wearing jeans also? Let's start off with the honorable mention.
Timberlands.
Damon Harrison, Big Snacks of the New York Football Giants. Eat. That's what we say about Damon Harrison lined up at the nose tackle position. Oh, does he split a double team and get a sack right by the goal line? Oh, yes, Snacks did. Let's talk about how he gets there. Line up over the center. He's immediately faced with that double team. Oh, but here's a problem, Washington. You're on 2 different levels. Defensive linemen know we can expose you when you're not on the same level. So as you see him attack the second level guard, there's a brick wall in front of him. Run around it, run through it. Snacks prefers to run through it. So he does a perfect swim move that you see in college a lot. But this swim move goes up to the sky, comes down, collapses as he's on the inside shoulder. Once you have that position, you have leverage. Once you have leverage and your nickname is Snacks, you have sacks. And that's what we have from Damon Harrison. Honorable mention.
Shout out to Snacks. All right, wasn't good enough, though, for a medal.
No.
So let's get to the third place guy.
Let's get to third place. Jarrell Casey of the Tennessee Titans.
Jarrell.
Get on my level. What? Get on my level. And that's what he's going to do. You can see him lined up at the right defensive end position. Oh, somebody hits the ground.
Goodness.
Jarrell Casey is devastating the offensive line. Let's see how he does this from the right defensive end position. Look inside the blue box. Look at that right inside leg. The left inside leg is crossing over the outside leg. That's telling everyone he's going inside. And now it's time to part the sea. As he goes inside, once again, offensive lineman, you're on 2 different levels and too much separation. I'm sorry, Big 71, but you are about to take it because you did not turn your head to the outside to realize here comes the stunt. Does that position remind you of anything?
Am I allowed to say?
Yeah, the butt fumble. But
on,
71
man.
didn't have the ball in his hand,
Let
so
it go.
he's not embarrassed like Mark Sanchez was. But all that because he took advantage of the different levels.
I'm not making fun of Mark Sanchez anymore.
Me either.
It's part of my new me.
Okay.
New year, new me. Second place. Don't boo me.
Let's go to Carlos Watkins. Mama's trying to make me sad over here. Of the Clemson Tigers. Left defensive tackle Carlos Watkins has to stay tight. And that's what he does. You can see him come in against Ohio State and get the quarterback sack. But how does he stay tight?
He's ample.
He's ample. He's supple. Well, let's say right now, left defensive tackle, he's running a stunt. Has to get to the inside gap. He knows it. That's the only thing on his mind. Get on the inside of number 65. And he gets inside. And he now has inside arm position. As you can see the stunt around him, a double team. But we know when you have leverage, you can beat that double team. Now, this is what I love you. The instincts tell you to run straight to the quarterback and get that sack. But that's not what coach teaches us. Coach teaches you to hug that blocker. Watch this. He hugs the blocker, using the blocker to help him get leverage and ricochet to the quarterback.
Oh.
If he would have ran straight to the quarterback gets stepped behind him, blocker pushes him past. This is such a smart play. Great instincts, great coaching up there in Clemson, and he realizes, now I get to the quarterback using the offensive lineman and get the sack. I love that. So smart.
But he only got a silver.
Yeah.
Who gets the gold, aka t-shirt?
There you go. We got a prize for you. My man Rashard Lawrence of the LSU Tigers. Shout out to Ed Orgeron out there doing work. Left defensive tackle Rashard Lawrence. Ooh, you can see the play right here against Louisville, as he gets the quarterback sack. Now, you're toast if you deal with Rashard Lawrence. Let me show you how you toast. He stabs the O-lineman first. Oh, you think you're slick. You stab him first, you throw off the offensive lineman's timing. They're used to stabbing us first. So once he does that, he attacks half the man. In football, it's all about leverage and trying to divide the man. He divides them up in half, and then he gets his hands back, recoils, and knocks his hands off. And when you do that, breakfast time, you are toast. Now, how do you finish your meal? You gotta rip to the sky to get clean. And he rips to the sky, and he rips so high up, he comes clean, disengages. And when you do that, 10 out of 10 dudes are dead on the play, just like that offensive lineman was. Rashard Lawrence, you're that dude.
What do you mean, how do you finish your meal? You rip to the sky?
You finish your meal. Look, when you put the butter on the toast, that means I got you in position. How you finish the meal, you don't just go, oh, here's the quarterback. You finish that meal by ripping to the sky, and that's what he does.
Y'all are violent. Bring out the prize, Vanna.
All right.
What are you
Hook him up.
What are you wearing? You didn't tell us.
You look a pure mess. Can you give us this?
I put shoes on for this.
This is for Rashard Lawrence.
I got shoes on.
Hey, you are that dudes. This will be arriving soon to your LSU headquarters and represent.
We haven't shipped one yet, have we?
Not yet.
I thought that was the same T-shirt.
We're waiting for the whole season. We're gonna do it all at once. We're gonna get a bulk
We're
rate.
gonna get a bulk rate because we're cheap. More Sports Nation.
There it is.
What was that? Stab the dude? What was that?
What are you doing?
Love.
You guys, you have to prioritize your life, Marcellus. First up, a South Korean company has unveiled a giant humanoid robot named Method 2. We could get a better name. Marcellus, good idea or great idea?
I thought it was a good idea until I saw there was a human inside the robot doing exactly what the damn robot's doing, so I don't think it's that fresh.
It's what's that movie? Pacific Rim?
It was Avatar.
It was
Avatar.
Pacific Rim.
It was Avatar.
Pacific Rim.
Avatar. Remember the guy on the thing, and that's how they fought like the.
The robot got to do more than I can do.
It's Avatar
It's
slash
a
Pacific
little bit
Rim.
Matrix 3 too, if you remember when we started Zion.
If I had that thing, the world would be a different place.
What would you do?
sure-
What the first place?
I would take care of business.
You got to work too hard with that robot. I'm good.
The winner, Mockery. Spurs Coyote won 2017. We're only 4 days in. You know what?
This is so awesome.
No, he did.
This is so awesome.
He did.
No, he did.
Yes,
He's
Look,
killing
it's
it.
fair game, right? Mariah
All up
Carey
in
built
it.
an empire, and we watched the
And so
Super
did the
Bowl.
Spurs.
I'm such a product of the internet age.
Hey, that coyote don't look like that though.
Yes,
Right.
he does. Look at his tights. They're glittery, too.
Mariah may not have made our ears feel good, but our eyeballs were
She
amazing.
like a stuffed sausage.
She looked good. No, she looked
You
good.
better stop.
She
He
looked
looks like I
good.
feel right now.
Mariah.
She needs that Kevin Love sea bass now.
Mariah.
So do I, sister.
If you watch that on mute, Mariah did an amazing job.
It was on mute. She never sang.
I'm just saying, she looked so
He
good.
sounded like Leonard Washington.
I don't know her.
What?
I don't know her.
A little town called none of you got there.
Clemson linebacker Ben Boulware defended teammate Christian Wilson grabbing opponents' butts and groins, stating, quote, "We've done it all year to mess with players." People freaking out about that have never played the game or they were losers with no friends when they played. What words did I just say out loud?
Yeah.
So if I don't shove my hand in a man's nether region, I don't have friends?
Yeah, I never wanted to be the old fart talking about this generation, calling them soft in other words, but right now I am.
I'm gonna tell you, we call this
Wait,
something
who you
else in my
calling
community.
that
We call it aggressive
and
flirt.
worse.
And I'm just gonna leave it at that.
In your community,
Stonewall in,
My
Abby,
community,
you know what I'm
we
talking
call it
about.
cops.
I gotta hit the Abby once. The Abby looks amazing.
The Abby hits you back.
Looks really good.
The Abby will hit you back. I'm just gonna tell you.
Swaggy P, Uncle P, whatever we're calling him, celebrated a 3 with pelvic thrusts.
Yes.
The Lakers win over the Grizzlies last night. They are 3-15. since the start of December.
Oh, that's one way to follow through.
Look, he's just trying to start fresh.
Well, you know,
I'm just glad he went in.
Roger Goodell just sent him a fine right now.
No, he's made, what, 42 threes in the last 6 games, 7
Yeah.
games?
He has been
Is that right?
balling.
That seems high.
Listen,
It is.
his side of the court's not their big problem. It's
He is.
defense.
He is balling, if you can believe so. Good
Yeah.
job, Nick.
Yeah, you do your
go.
thing. You thrust the air.
It wasn't
You let
bad.
that air know who's your daddy and what you do.
Who's your daddy? Follow through, follow through, follow through.
Follow through.
Nice.
Loser.
Swagging your pee.
Pampers. Take a listen. What?
The best way I can describe it is having a diaper on and never changing it, and just sitting in that diaper the whole year. That's how our year was.
If I had a nickel.
This is my question. If their year was sitting in a diaper, what was the Browns' year?
The diaper.
Oh, the brown. The brown in the diaper.
Those
Exactly.
questions you have to think about.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Ponder
Listen, I would feel bad for him if he didn't co-sign the diaper. You're the one that went to war with
Yes, he did.
Fitzpatrick.
Yes,
This is
he
my
did.
dude. I love this quarterback. Bring him back. So
Y'all just gonna act like y'all didn't see that Cornell West going on? He got,
I like it.
I love it.
That's the Frederick Douglass.
Who's sitting there?
Frederick Douglass.
yeah, Cornell West, he got a hot comb to his. That one looks more natural.
I understand the analogy, quite frankly.
Yeah.
Nobody ever has
Wait,
done that.
you got to go back to another concert. You
Yeah,
know,
there's
Los
no
Angeles. He's on the
experience
Los
with
No,
that.
not that. The dingle.
No one has a diaper on that long. We have no
Thank you.
experience.